Every once in a while, a product lands on my desk that makes me stop and think, hang on, this only costs under $80. That's exactly what I thought when I first unboxed this, the FIFINE AM8, or in my case, AM8T kit, which includes the boom arm. It's a dynamic microphone that works over both USB-C and XLR, designed for gamers, streamers and creators who want serious sound without spending serious money. Now previously my microphones had mostly been limited to chatting with friends over Discord or jumping into work calls, but since starting this channel I've realised just having a good standalone mic isn't just nice to have, it's a piece of kit for both gamers and content creators. So today I'll unbox it, set it up, test the sound, and talk about what I liked and what I'd improve after using it for a while. If you're new here, welcome. This is my channel about concise, honest tech reviews that give you the information you actually need without wasting your time. If that sounds your kind of thing, a like and a subscribe would really help the channel and it means you won't miss the next review. So let's get into it. The AM8T comes well packaged. Inside you find the AM8 microphone already mounted in its shock mount, a sturdy desk clamp boom arm, a USB-C to USB-C cable, and a USB-A adapter so you can still connect it to older PCs or laptops. It's a small but really thoughtful addition. Whether your setup's fully modern or still running older USB ports, you're covered. There's also a simple quick start guide, and the boom arm itself is surprisingly robust, solid and adjustable, and it holds its position well once tightened. It is a spring mounted boom arm, so you've just got to be careful not to manoeuvre it whilst recording because you will hear those springs. Cable managed with this type of boom arm could also be better. FIFINE includes one branded Velcro tie, but I've just added a few of my own to tidy things up. Because my PC sits on the opposite side of the desk, I've also had to use a USB extension cable. It's not a deal breaker, but it's just something to consider. While there's no pop filter included, the mic handles plosives fairly well. Still, it would have been nice to see one in the box just to complete the kit. The AM8 looks great on the desk. The grill is metal, which gives it a premium touch, but the microphone body itself is plastic, and that's completely fine at this price point. It keeps the weight down and feels solid once mounted. The matte finish doesn't pick up fingerprints, and overall it feels like a well-constructed mic that still holds up over time. I think the standout feature of this headset is touch-sensitive controls. You just give it a tap to mute, tap to change the colour. You have physical buttons for the gain and for the headphone volumes. It's silent and responsive and it's generally impressive on a $70 mic. Those little touches make it feel like a refined and modern, perfect for a clean setup. Now about the RGB lighting, personally it's not really my thing. I prefer a clean, distraction-free workplace. I know a lot of people will appreciate it, especially the gamers, and at least FIFINE gives you control. Hold the light button for a couple of seconds and it completely switches off. It's subtle and well diffused, and you've got the choice, which I do respect. The AM8 supports both USB-C and XLR, which opens up to almost any setup. Out the box, it connects via USB-C to USB-C, ideal for modern laptops, tablets or even your iPad Pro or phone. If you're using an older PC, that USB-C-A has you covered. Plug and play either way, no drivers, no hassle. I've been using it mostly over USB-C with my iPad Pro and honestly it's been faultless. Keeps the background noise low and the audio straight into the recording app sounds clean and balanced. You also get zero latency headphone monitoring, so you can hear yourself in real time with no delay, a big bonus for streaming or podcasting. Set up as plug and play, there's no drivers, no software, no registration, just connect it and you're ready to go. It's recognised instantly across Windows, Mac OS, iPad OS. You're hearing me right now through the FIFINE AM8 via USB-C. Completely raw, no EQ, no compression. The sound is warm, full and clear, and a nice low-end presence that doesn't muddy the mids. It naturally rejects some of the background noise, keeping focus on my voice even in a regular room, and that's where a dynamic mic like this really shines. Even with the mechanical keys in the background, it barely picks them up, ideal for gaming or streaming. So to put this into a real-world context, I want to compare it against two mics I've actually used before, my SteelSeries Arctis Nova Pro wireless headset and my old Tonor TC30 condenser mic. So let's start with the headset. You're hearing me now through the Arctis Nova Pro wireless. For a headset mic, it's generally one of the best, clean and perfectly fine for in-game comms and party chat. You can hear it's slightly compressed, it's got a thinner tone, but it works for gaming, and it's not something I'd ever want to use for voiceovers or content creation. Now switching to the Tonor TC30. This mic has served me well, especially for Discord and work calls, but you'll instantly notice a little bit more background noise and a thinner sound overall. Picks up a lot more of the room and it just doesn't have that broadcast style presence. And finally, here's the FIFINE. Straight away you can hear how much cleaner and fuller the sound. The voice sits front and centre, background noise is heavily reduced and there's a natural warmth to the tone. If I bring the gain up slightly here, you'll notice it adds presence without introducing much hiss or distortion, and that's pretty impressive for a mic at this price point. So between the three, the FIFINE is completely on a different level. If you're upgrading from the headset mic or from something like the TC30, The difference is instantly noticeable, and honestly, once you've heard it side by side like this, it's hard to go back. In day-to-day use, the AM8 has been excellent. I've used it for voiceover, Discord chats and general recording. It's been rock solid. No random disconnects, no weird quirks, just consistent clean audio, and for something this affordable, that reliability really stands out. For creators or gamers who want to clear sound without messing with interferences and filters, this is exactly that. The standalone AM8 sounds for about £50, and the AM8T kit with the boom arm is usually around £75, $75. Like I said earlier, there are a few things I would change. Maybe some more Velcro ties to help with the cable management. And maybe the RGB brightness could be adjustable. Ideally, throw in a pop filter to complete the bundle. The touch controls are great, but could be quite sensitive if you're adjusting where the microphone's positioned. Quite a few times I've just tried to move the microphone and accidentally turned it off. Beyond that though, there's very little to complain about. After spending time with it, here's my takeaways. The FIFINE AM8T is a perfect example of how far audio gear has come. It looks great, sounds fantastic, and is genuinely easy to use, whether you're gaming, streaming or recording content. Like I said, I'm not a massive fan generally of RGB lighting, and I think the pop filter would probably help. But the core experience, sound quality, usability and value is excellent. If you're upgrading from a headset mic, starting a channel or just want to sound professional in calls and recordings, the AM8 is a fantastic option that won't break the bank. I'm Tagmond Tech. Thanks for watching. If you found this review helpful, and a like and subscribe would go a long way, and I'll see you in the next one.